There are dreams that fade the moment you wake up. And then there are dreams that follow you into the day. You open your eyes, but something still feels off. Your chest feels tight. Your mood feels heavier. And even though nothing bad happened, your body feels like it did. That's because some dreams aren't imagination. They're emotional warnings. Your mind has two voices. One you use while awake, and one that only speaks when you're asleep. And when the sleeping mind repeats something, it's because you haven't listened while awake. Today, we're uncovering 7 common dream meanings you should never ignore. Not because they predict the future, but because they expose the emotional truths you keep running from. This isn't about superstition. This is about psychology, survival, and the subconscious. Number 1. Falling in a dream when your sense of safety is cracking. Falling dreams don't come from fear of heights. They come from fear of collapse. This dream appears when something you rely on, your confidence, your identity, your routine, your future, no longer feels solid. Notice this. You don't fall slowly. You drop suddenly. Because emotionally, the fear didn't build gradually. It arrived when you realized, I don't feel secure anymore. Your mind is recreating that moment of helplessness. The moment where control slipped. And no one caught you. If this dream keeps returning, ask yourself honestly. What am I pretending is stable, when it's already shaking underneath me? Number 2. Being chased, the truth you refuse to face. Being chased is one of the most revealing dreams the human mind creates. Because the threat isn't outside you. It's something you're avoiding internally. A choice you don't want to make. A confrontation you keep delaying. A version of yourself you're afraid to become. The mind doesn't show you what you're running from. It shows you that you are running. And here's the psychological detail most people miss. When you finally turn around in the dream, the fear often loses power. Because avoidance fuels anxiety. Awareness dissolves it. This dream asks one uncomfortable question. What would happen if I stopped running and faced it? Number 3. Losing your voice when silence becomes self-betrayal. Trying to scream. Trying to speak. But nothing comes out. This dream appears when your voice has been trained to disappear. You learned that speaking up causes conflict. That honesty leads to rejection. That your emotions are too much. So you adapted. You became quiet. Polite. Agreeable. But your subconscious refuses to stay silent forever. This dream is your mind saying, you are losing yourself every time you choose silence over truth. And the longer this dream repeats, the heavier that unspoken weight becomes. Number 4. Being late or missing something important, fear of falling behind in life. This dream isn't about time. It's about pressure. Pressure to succeed. Pressure to keep up. Pressure to not disappoint. Even when you're doing well, your mind may still feel like it's failing. This dream often belongs to people who care deeply, overthink constantly, tie their worth to performance. Your subconscious is asking for relief before ambition turns into anxiety. Ask yourself, am I chasing progress or running from the fear of being not enough? If this video feels uncomfortably personal, that's not coincidence. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. Because this space is for people who think deeply, feel quietly, and carry more than they show. Now let's go even deeper. Number 5. Teeth falling out, fear of exposure and judgment. This dream attacks something visible. Because your fear is about being seen. Seen as weak. Seen as flawed. Seen as not good enough. It often appears when your confidence is quietly breaking. Or when you feel judged without being defended. Your mind turns emotional vulnerability into physical loss. Because losing control is easier to visualize than losing dignity. This dream isn't predicting disaster. It's revealing how fragile your self-image feels right now. Number 6. Being trapped or frozen when life feels like a cage. You try to move, but your body won't respond. This dream appears when you feel emotionally stuck. Responsibilities you can't escape. Expectations you didn't choose. A life that doesn't match who you've become. Your mind is saying, I don't feel free. And until something changes externally or internally. This dream keeps returning as a reminder that survival without freedom eventually feels like suffocation. Number 7. Returning to school or childhood, unhealed parts asking for attention. This dream doesn't mean you want to go back. It means something from the past still controls the present. Old insecurities. Unlearned lessons. Emotional wounds that were ignored instead of healed. Your mind revisits those environments. Because stress reactivates old survival patterns. It's asking, did you actually heal, or did you just grow older? Dreams are not messages from the future. They are reports from the subconscious. They appear when something inside you needs attention. Before it turns into anxiety, numbness, or burnout. Ignoring them doesn't make them disappear. It just forces them to speak louder. Your dreams aren't trying to scare you. They're trying to protect you. They exist to reveal what your waking mind avoids. And what your heart doesn't feel safe admitting. So before this video ends, ask yourself one honest question. What keeps showing up in my dreams that I keep avoiding while awake? If this video resonated, subscribe, like, and share it with someone who always says, I had the strangest dream last night. Because sometimes, the mind only tells the truth when the world finally goes quiet.